So let's hop right into it, Being a transgender person means that you identify as a different gender than the one that you were assigned at birth. The gender you were assigned at birth is whatever it is that doctors gave to you when you were born. Something that I think is very singular to transphobia is that people have a complete lack of respect. People think that because they have an opinion, they need to put it out there at every possible opportunity. However, you need to realise that there is no rule against people telling you exactly how much they disagree with you. That is not an infringement upon your freedom of speech. A lot of people think that gender identity is tied up with the ability to reproduce or someone's genitals or, you know, whatever. I identify as a woman, but that has nothing to do with the fact that I can or cannot have children and that I do or do not have a vagina. It's possible that I'll never be able to have children. I wouldn't know. I haven't had any tests at the doctors for that. So therefore, childbearing ability has nothing to do with being a woman. If I got breast cancer, it's a possibility that I would have to have a mastectomy, so therefore having breasts doesn't make me a woman. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is specific body parts don't have anything to do with your gender. What transphobic things can you stop doing? 1. Misgendering people. Don't do it. If someone tells you what their pronouns are, use them. If someone tells you what their name is, use that. If you meet a trans person, don't ask them about what's in their pants. Don't do it. That's fucking rude. I don't think you would appreciate it very much if a random person started asking you about your private parts, so why is it okay for you to ask someone else about it? Please stop mixing up gender and sexuality. Sexuality has to do with who you are attracted to. Gender identity has to do with who you are. Don't use slurs against transgender people. It's just as disgusting as using slurs against any other group. If you are wondering about which pronouns you should use for somebody, ask them. Don't go around and being like, oh, well, I don't know, she, him, them, it. That's, like, why would you do that? That's like one of the, I've actually heard people saying that, and I think that is incredibly rude. How dare you call another human being it? And for all the trans-exclusive radical feminists out there, fuck you. You can eat 2 toilets. Like, is it so hard to admit that there are people who might have a more difficult time than you, that you really need to exclude them from your movement? If anybody needs feminism, it is people who are transgender.